think that's enough of that. Hello! How's it going? Did any of the Wanderers come and beat him because of yesterday? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. There's Speed Drinker. Lost Freak is there. Waste Master's there. Street Gambler. Eternity's Fearful Princess. Dumb Yet Smart we'd already beat. Cutie Pie's there. Nice! Why play the modded version though? Just play the original. Because I hate myself and this is hard. There's Silver Ruler. There's Silver Ruler. Yeah, you know, yeah, poorly. Yesterday, not yesterday, Tuesday, and I said, oh, is the Wanderer that mentions the exhaust, like the level 8 exhaust, the guy that mentioned it in his bio? Yeah, we found him. It's tomorrow again. But yeah, we definitely found him. That was the guy. So I was correct. I can't remember what his requirement was. Some of these guys we have still yet to, some of these guys we're going to have to... Yeah, we got Mask. Windy Fanfare as well. That's a 700 horsepower car? Bro, it was so shit! There's King of Eden. Yeah, I think we got all the Wanderers we needed. I think it was the fact that... Yeah, yeah, that was the guy that said he wants exhaust sounds. Yeah. We upgraded this car and ruined the transmission, so let's go fix that. This car had such a problem with the top end. Like, it doesn't like having a decent top end. We were doing the Kanjo, weren't we? We're on the Kanjo. Well, that's fixed the gearing issue. Silver Speed. This was the guy that beat us last time, wasn't it? Just destroyed us in a straight line right at the very end, but couldn't actually corner to save his life. Yeah, that gearbox is jokes. Get out of the way. I'm glad he's the first opponent on the road. Okay, that was the biggest that was the guy that yesterday we were so far ahead and he came out of nowhere and just kicked our asses. Like that. Please crash. Thank you. That Imprezza's a joke. Holy shit. I'm tempted to save my game right there, just so I don't have to race him again. Ow. We need to rack up, was it 3,000 kilometers on this car? Or we rack up 3,000 kilometers on a different car. Whatever that might be. 3k kilometers. Yeah. But do we do it in the Impreza? I just don't think it can handle the top. I don't think it can handle the straightaways. I don't think it can handle the straightaways at all. That's the problem. I just don't think it can handle the Wangan opponents. It can barely handle the Shinkanjo ones at the minute. It does have some good-ish handling going for it. It just can't do the top speed of these cars. I don't fancy my odds on the Kanjo with that. Like, at all. Have I set the gearing too short? It's hard to tell if I've set the gearing too short or not. The gearing feels too short, but it's not out accelerating anything. So maybe it's somewhat okay? Maybe? I don't think the Subaru's cut out for it. Poorly, what's that Evo Wanderer? So I'm tempted to replace this with the Evo as our all-purpose car. What's that dude that we need less than, what is it, like 62 kilometers on the car? What dude is that? Less than 200 kilometers in the air. What line is he on? What line's he on? Because I might try and get him out the way now and replace this with the Evo. Or we give the NSX a run. Wangan North. Okay. Ah, Super Speed Wagon. Wagon on wagon. But their wagon's actually cooler. We'll beat this dude, and then we'll see if we can find that other guy, and see if the Evo is any better than this. Monmobile Clash, exactly. I just don't think this Impreza can do it anymore. I think we've kind of hit an artificial ceiling with it. Like, it's not slow by any means, but it's just not. It just doesn't accelerate. Just doesn't accelerate anymore. Because if this Evo proves to be a more competitive car than the Impreza, then it's a bit of a no-brainer. I'm not expecting this to be easy. The dude isn't even the first opponent we've got. Get in lane, bro. I mean, this car's got some go about it. How much do you want to bet we're not winning this? See if we can get a free dub. This thing can't be that bad. Evo's having a time of it. This thing is almost as quick as the Viper, which is shocking to me. This thing is quick. Where's this pissing wanderer then? I don't know where this wanderer is. That's the problem. That is the problem. Wangan North. Oh, here's one. Here's an unbeaten guy just up the road here. Oh, this is large impact. This isn't the guy I was looking for, but it's a guy we'll get. And then this will probably be a team lead race, won't it, after this? The fact that this thing is not falling backwards and the Viper would says a lot to me. I think we might have to ditch the Impreza and try and rack up the miles on this, because this car is clearly strong. That was alright. There we go. So the Evo is very clearly a strong car, and I think it might be worth replacing the Impreza with it, because it can do the same speed as the Viper and get there quicker. And it's a lot more stable. Oh, that's that monster guy. I ain't racing him. I'm a tad lost. Like, let's just. All I can say is that guy drives an R30. Okay, so it's quite an old car then. Yeah, the Evo's not that quick. Still can't accelerate on, but I can outdrag them. I suppose if there's one benefit, is that we have a different set of cars on the most part. So we could try adapting some for one or the other. If that makes any sort of sense. I just needed to give that a trial run. We didn't find the guy I was looking for anyway. Okay. I have no idea where this dude spawns, and if I have to do the TR racing guys just to force spawn him, then so be it. But if I have to force spawn him in, I will. I still think we're in a bit of a rock and a hard place though. I think I'll leave the gearing on that Evo as it was. I'm assuming that's the TR racing guy we beat. Oh, I just got dust off my PS2. Hey Omega, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in, dude. Welcome to this game, which is absolutely kicking my ass. I'm assuming this is that same TR racing. Oh no, we've actually got Healthy Hero. We've actually got the Wanderer this time. Okay. Well, this is it. Wow, that thing's slow. That is slow. Holy shit, that's slow. Holy shit, that is slow as balls. Well, that wasn't much of a race now, was it? Does mean I can start racking up the miles on this Evo again, though. I can start racking up the miles on this Evo properly. Yeah, dude's washed. Dude is absolutely washed. Maybe the Evo and the Impreza are the same in terms of performance, roughly. Which is just not very good. We also unlocked the R30 for purchase, which is a cool comfort. Poorly, is there anyone else I'm going to need this Evo for, or can I now just use it as a regular car? If I can just use it as a regular car, what can I use the NSX for? What was Healthy Heroes bio? Oh, I need to be Iron Ring. Okay. My ass, that is 500 horsepower. My ass, he was on 500. Nah, bro. Nah, that's... Nah. 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 Nah, that ain't right. That's... Nah, that's... Nah. No, that's not 500 horsepower. That is a skill issue. Do you know what? I'm feeling cocky now. I've saved my game, we've beat him, so that's all that matters. I want to see if we can unlock last flight. Got a dude called Pickle. what is it, 400Ks? Win a race at over 400K. I don't know if the bike can do it. It is a wheel spinny boy. However, that truck has just screwed me. However, if we're lucky, we might be able to catch it back up before the thing dies. But I doubt it. That dude's gone. Yeah, dude's gone. I can see him now. I can see him just up the road. Once again, we are doing a restart in this part of the playthrough. And that Viper's not hitting 400, by the way. I'm just a bit of a loss as to how we're meant to progress, because everyone on Freeway and on the Shinkan Joe has a quicker car than us. Everyone here has a quicker car than us. If I didn't hit that truck, I think we would have won, but what do I know? It's a Wanderer. I don't know who the Wanderer was. But that was a Wanderer. Who was it? Crying Baby. I think that's one of the ones we can't do, is it? Isn't it? Next opponent's just up the road here. Don't know who it could be. Sunny Dragon. Well, let's see how the Viper holds up against the 3000 GT. Apparently okay. Definitely a Wangan machine. I don't think I can drive this off Hanja very well anymore. I don't think it's quite capable of 400 yet. I think we need a bit more power in the car. I think. Car's really loose. Stop! No idea why this car was drifting so badly. Stop! Stop being... That was a lucky win. That was a really lucky win. We crashed it into the toll booth because this thing can't stay in a straight fucking line. Yeah, that was our opponent there. Next opponent up the road, though, we should be able to beat pretty comfortably. Okay, maybe not. I think we... Do we attempt the Impressor again? I'm not sure. I think we attempt the Impressor again. We've saved progress. We're nearly there with the Wangan team, who I think we need to beat to unlock the new set of opponents, I'm pretty sure. Okay. What was Crying Baby's requirement again, Paulie? Because we bumped into them on the Wangan, but I couldn't beat them, or race them rather. My man actually has a legitimate roof box on his car. Xtreme. I hate when the game does that. Just spawn the opponents in front of me. Drive any of the two S30s and the day is a multiple of 3. We have the S30. We have the... Hey, Mark! You made it! Hello! How's it going? Haven't seen you for a while, my guy. Welcome in. It still only spawned 1 car ahead of me. Okay. That's quite a long game I've picked. Yeah, we're about 2/3 of the way through, I'd say. So we're nearly there. We've just got to beat all the opponents and the whack-ass Wanderer requirements. He has over 400. Oh. I feel like the ZG model might be the way to go on that one. If he has over, because doesn't the ZG have more horsepower than just a regular S30? Definitely living up to the name of Super Speedwagon. This car's a straight line issue. It either has an acceleration issue or a straight line issue. I can't fix it. Thankfully the other wagon crashed so we can get ahead of it again. That is a good chunk more. That is a good chunk more, and I think we'll need it if we're going against Prime Baby. Then we'll have to try and get them at a terrible point on the wanker. Try and beat them. How do you get the ZG model again? You have to beat Iron Racer, is it, to get the ZG? Well, if Iron Racer's in an S30 and he's got the ZG, then that makes sense to me. Here's the Zodiac. His name's meant to be Shadow Rebel, but instead it's Dark Ringleader. But then we introduced him to corners and he hates it. Random scrub finds legit way to cheese TXR0. The Zodiacs and bosses hate him. Not if I drive like that, they won't. That's an R32. 4. It's a Skyline. One random scrub finds unbeatable method of beating overpowered bosses. Bosses hate it. It's cool, put them where they're not supposed to be and they should be okay. Is that gonna have to be my strat for this entire fucking run? Where are they going to spawn? Where can I put them in corners? Is that literally the strat I'm gonna have to use to beat this game? I feel like it might be. I see one car ahead. I feel in my chances. Iron Racer lost to ZG, and we're going. I think we'll need to ZG to beat Crime Baby. It's a mandatory car, I think that. So we could sell the old one and buy the new one because I don't want to spend. I don't want to have two of the same car. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary has a Viper, and I can race them. I can race them in my Subaru. I don't know what Bloody Mary's requirement is, but I'm oh, well, I don't care what their requirement is. If I can't bloody beat them, can I? It's okay. They're in a Viper and they've got corners. They're in a Viper and have corners. I think I should win. Imagine taking down a Zodiac and a Wanderer in the same playthrough. Run. That's wild. Mary says you had to have the Viper, right? Or was it just win a race in a Viper? Oh no, Bloody Mary's win a race in the MRS, isn't it? If Bloody Mary win the race in the MRS? Oh my god, I want to save my game, please. That's Bloody Mary done, as well as defeat Lost Freak, and she has over 900 horsepower. I bet hers is in the same spec as mine. She lost really bad. She lost really bad, considering I only had like 600. Wow, she has 862. Looks like it has the same sort of power band as my car does. What about Dart Ringleader? It's a fucking 180. It's a 180 SX. With the rear end of it like as R32. Hard Lift is the next one. So, what is Iron Racer's requirement? What is Iron Racer's requirement? Obviously, we need the S30. How much horsepower and how do we get him to spawn? Where does he spawn? force myself. Of course I put myself in that situation. I need to learn to not spawn at Ginza. Days more pull of 5, S30 has 241 horsepower and Yoko set. That's doable. That's doable. That is doable. Don't know why the signal's conked out. One moment, please. Might need to reboot my console again. That's wild. That hasn't fixed it. Yeah, but I'm also running out of money. I'm also running out of money. I only have 1 mil. Just think, right, we're gonna have to beat a Wanderer that will give us what, maybe 5, 10k, to then spend another 100 and whatever on the ZG model of the S30. 2 Nato, which is going to cost another 100 grand, like 100 grand including the car. What, like, for... It depends how much the ZG is. It's going to be a key car. I don't want to sell the S30, obviously. But I also don't see much point in having 2 of the same car. I know they're technically slightly different, and yeah, true. Wow, what a skill issue. What a skill issue. I wonder why he died to the rock. I was just like, you can't go that way. The road narrows. Unless, you know, he's twatting into the fucking Isuzu. feel like the gearing could use extending, but not by much. It hits top end too quickly. Lightning guys has crashed yet again. It makes sense that another star is a full Subaru team, I suppose. My man's name is Blue Speed, so just call yourself Sonic the Hedgehog then. Brother, just go away. What the fuck is in that car, man? He obviously can't corner, but that is a terrible place to. Car is jokes. Please run his. Thank God. I had to run his SP. I saw him fuck up trying to go onto the C1 outer. I wanted him to go on the inner, and he fucked up and he crashed into the wall. And I'm glad that it ran down. That should be the Shinkanjo inner done now. Maybe I just need to set the gear ratios lower. Crack. I'm going to increase the height. I'm going to try flipping the gearing around. Hopefully that fixes the issue. Ginza on the Shinkanjo outer should be fine. Ariake, no. Actually, no. Fuku, whatever the fuck it's called. Junction 4. That will do. Because that gives us enough of the outside to, Fukuzumi. It was Fukuzumi. Every time I think of Fukuzumi, I think of Nirei Fukuzumi, the Japanese racing driver. Oops. That's a very pink S15. Why the fuck did we just stop? Less than 20k. Okay, so it's not too expensive. We'll have to see how much the upgrades are. If the upgrades are able to go by, that's going to be a hell of an expensive car to upgrade for something so on paper shit. feel like starting a race here is going to be a mistake. Yeah, it's definitely a mistake. I mean, dude ain't demolishing us right now. We still have the same top end problem, but it's not as far. That makes a change. We can do 300k. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the top speed we can hit in this car. Now, I do know we haven't been left completely for dead. Does he? I'm pretty sure Iron Racer is in ITC, but maybe not directly under Iron Racer. I'm pretty sure. Next opponent, there's two of them right up the road together. TXR0, Import Tunes around the Street Supremacy. I haven't played Street Supremacy, so I can. Oh shit. Oh, never mind, this guy's gonna battle me instead. Made my life easier. At least I start ahead of him. What team are you on? 180 Master. Okay. Okay. I'm glad this guy challenged me. That's the other opponent there. That dude's hit all the walls. Does he always drive the same car though? And is he always a wanderer? always a Wanderer? Or is he actually in a team in one of those games? I feel like I remember racing Iron Racer briefly. A Skyline 300 GT. What the fuck is a Skyline 300 GT? Oh, the 350. The G35. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 350. Oh, so it uses a Skyline Coupe. Interesting. That's probably because, well, they have the S30 in the game, but I'm guessing that in ITC they couldn't modify it how they wanted. That's why the Godfather from Family Business and the Devil Z look pretty similar. Even though I like the way that they actually look. Oh, this guy ain't. Why was I worried? I didn't actually understand that though. Like, Genki got the license for a few cars, and some weren't allowed to be modified by the player, but could be pre-modified and approved by Nissan and Mitsubishi. Oh, give me a sec, guys. Right, we're going to... outside again. This time, no, I'm going to beat an opponent and I'm going to wait. Because we'll finish this race by the Wangan. I don't particularly fancy racing the two bosses down the Wangan. I didn't save my game, did I? Shit. I did save. Okay. Fuck me. No way I'm keeping up with this fucker. I've just got to keep with him long enough down here, but I'm topping out. He's not. Whatever that gearing is, he's crashed. My man literally crashed himself out of the race. Bro, are you dumb? Of course it's an R34. Of course it's an R34, man. Yeah, that's why I wanted to wait. That's why I wanted to wait. It's fucking R34 again, innit? Unstoppable. Oh, fucks. Well, I could squeeze him into a lorry. I can crash him into a traffic car. He's definitely stoppable. Just not on merit. The little Subaru that could. The little Subaru that could. Oh shit. This guy could just get in the bin, that would be nice. Oh, that was a thread in the needle moment I should not have attempted. But I'm glad it worked. Right, if I've done my maths right, this is the third team lead. So the next opponent should be the final Zodiac for this particular part of the map. If I've done this correctly. I want to wait until we get to the twisty bit again. He got stopped with the power of cheese, exactly. My favourite way of stopping sweaty ass opponents. Okay, apparently that's not going to spawn the Zodiac. And I've got to back out and probably beat the guy on freeway. And then we get the Zodiac. Okay. Okay. I'm sure that's doable. Our name is now Supersonic King. Okay. All those resets are paying off with the BAD name. Oh. Oh, no, there's still one opponent that we haven't beat yet. Oh, it's this fucker. Did I save? If I didn't save, I will back out and save after this race. Because I don't particularly fancy trying to do that boss fight again on Unstoppable Dream. I can't keep forgetting if I've saved my game or not. It's times like this where I wish Genki had an auto-save feature. You don't know. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. Not when I've got a 3-race battle to do now. Day 124. Our next day specific wanderer is 180. Realistically. Theoretically, we could do these 3 opponents and then take on Iron Racer. We could do that. Right, we've definitely saved. I hesitated because I don't know if we did, even though I've just come out that menu and I had to wait. I am positive we have saved. So we now need to go on a 3-race win streak. And I've got to beat an opponent I've already beat before. And just hoping it's not orange head here. It is not. Okay, I can do lovely girl. What was Iron Racer again? Yoko South. Yoko South in the S30. Okay. Yoko South. Yoko South in the S30 on a multiple of 5. Yokohama South in S30. Okay. Can't believe we're having to go through such an intense run of this game. You already know what time it is. His name is Hard Lift, but it's meant to be Hard Riff. That's quite funny. Dude, look at this guy's acceleration. My man's already died. He's already nowhere. What is it about this particular stretch? Is it just the fact it's fast and windy? Is that why the AI can't handle it? By the way, I just want to point out, right? You know the auto pathfinding that we have that drives around the map? A fun thing you might know is it always defaults back to the C1 to then loop the C1. So theoretically speaking, for both Yokohane and Wangan, Wangan will be a lot longer, but we could theoretically let the AI drop. Once we know we've beat the last team lead on the Wangan and Yokohane, we could let the AI drive all the way to the C1 and then go beat those opponents. It's a thought. It's a thought. Did we actually unlock anything from the last 2 Zodiacs? That's not it. No. We didn't unlock anything for the last one. Right, S30 time. S30 time. We've been saving up this car for this moment. It's not quite on the correct amount of horsepower, but it will have to do. We did save the game, so... Yoko South. Nah, before we go in, I'm double checking. That's safe. Is it bad that I'm getting that paranoid about how much I'm saving now because of what happened fucking yesterday? Not yet. Why do I say yesterday? It's fucking Thursday. Tuesday. Is it bad that I'm I mean, it's a good thing. My poor memory card must be fucking hating this, but... And it was Yoko South. Yoko South and S30. So we're looking for an S30, basically. We're looking for hashtag one of us. I'm hoping that's to do the head. Car drives weird. Is that an S30? That's an S30. Please tell me this has a 6-speed, thank you. Jesus. Even he's struggling to keep the car on a straight line. I've got full level tyres on this. How is this how it's drive? Are you... Right, that's not the junction. That's not the junction. What the fuck is the handling on that car? Holy crap. Now, that's an easy race, right? That is 100% an easy... But what is that handling? What is that handling? That is atrocious. The moment you turn, the whole car just wants to go round. Holy shit. That is atrocious though, like, Jesus. Let's try the Haneda line. Hasn't really fixed the issue. This might be tricky, but only because the car's a handful. This car is so bad. Look how much Iron Race is hitting the brakes. That's how bad. Bro is doing like 50. I cannot drive this car in a straight line to save my life. I literally cannot drive this in a straight line. It just does not want to stay in a straight line. How are we topping out? Nah, bro! I can't. I can't with this car. I can't with this car, man. I don't know how to get it to stop it from just cataclysmically oversteering. Joke, man. That's painful. That car is atrocious. Short gears won't work him. No, I rebooted because I can't fucking win. This car is a joke, man. It's like trying to drive on. It's like someone put ice under your rear wheels, covered them in soap, put you on an ice rink with racing slick tires, and said, "Go drive it." Like, look at how responsive this steering. I've got no words. That is way too responsive. It just turns too much. Maybe I need to kill the steering responsiveness of this car. Okay, third time lucky. Can we beat this man? This guy's giving us a flash, thank God. Can start in front of him this time. Third time's the charm. Can we keep this dude behind us in our whack-ass S30? I'm hoping so. He's giving us a nudge. Lorry there, mate. Yeah, even he's having issue keeping the car on straight. Yeah, we've had to cheese this. I don't like cheesing races. Oh my God. Car! Stop fishtailing! Nah, this car's atrocious. This car is actually bad. Please move. Shit. Shit! The AI literally has no idea what to do because I can't keep it straight on. It expects me to be predictable, but I just can't. I'm having to cheese this. I hate cheesing races. I really do. But I think this car's justified it. Are you telling me I've got to drive this car again, but with slightly more horse? Fucking hell! Look how much it turns! Like, look, this is a flick of the stick. That was literally me just flicking the stick. I did no other input apart from flick it, and it went. Jesus! I'm not driving that car anymore. Fuck me. Do you know what helped us? The fact we started in front of him. That was the only thing that saved us that time. That was atrocious, bro. Oh my God. I'm saving my game. I don't even care. After that, I'm saving my game. Jesus. That is quite literally the worst car I've driven in this game. Even the fucking Viper. The Dodge Viper was more stable than that car. And I now have to buy the ZG. Where is it? It's not even in C class, it's in B class, isn't it? It's got a bigger engine. There it is. Ah. How big are the tyres? That's all I care about. How big are the tyres? Because if it's going to drive like that other one, I'm not looking forward to driving this car. Please tell me I can give it some fat-ass tyres. I can't give it fat-ass tyres. Okay, what sort of engine can we get out of it? It's not great, is it? That has a very high peak and a very big drop off. I mean, I suppose it's light. Um, I mean, it's light. I'll give it that. It is a very light car. Looks the same as the other Z, just better stats. Pretty atrocious, but we're gonna need this car, so I might as well stop complaining about it. That car wasn't as bad as I thought to tune up actually. No, I don't want to run the I want to run the Viper. I'm gonna want to run the Viper for the next bit, aren't I? If I can tweak the gearing a little bit. Right. We're on to the Wangan section of drivers now. This should be fun. I still have another team I need to beat on there, so we'll start with the Wangan North to try and spawn in the opposing team. I don't know where we're gonna start. Guess we'll start at Higashiogi. Oi. Oh, it's Jet Skater. Oh, you twat. Okay, what the fuck? Jet. My guy. What the fuck? What is your requirement, Squire? My man's not interested. need to beat Large Impact again. So we need to beat Large Impact still. I don't know what Jet Skater's requirement is, but that wasn't. Oh, is it actually the FD? Does he spawn? When does he spawn? When does he spawn? Because I have the FD ready. So I could technically restart and go from there. Unless the dude just randomly spawns on every day. But I realistically need a large impact at this point. Jet Skater I think might be quite easy. Is that Jet Skater again? Tomorrow again. Getting all these wanderers I can't pissing race! I'm just gonna reset the console. I've wasted 2 days. Tomorrow again's the level 8 exhaust, which we don't have unlocked yet. Tomorrow again is the guy with the level 8 exhaust. Jet Skater I think we could do. And we need the FD. Days multiple of 7. I'm tempted to try Jet Skater and get him out of the way. Which means I'll need to spawn at the south or north. Assuming the RX-7 is not a piece of shit to drive like the S30. God forbid what the fucking final boss is going to be like. Man's going to be crashing everywhere. I'm fucking calling it. 126. That might be. I hadn't saved after we quit, so I'm hoping Jet Skater should spawn. I'm not going to bother with tuning the car right now. On Oi North. He should be the first car to spawn. If we get large impact now, I'm going to be fucking fuming. By the way. But I'm pretty sure it's just spawn Jet Skater first. I mean, car doesn't inspire me with confidence. No, that's Jet Skater. That is Jet Skater. That's doable. I think we could do this. Okay. Of course he has a billion. Oh, wow. His car pulled. Fucking hell, car. Don't turn into the. Stop pulling. Stop pulling. Oh, we made him make an error. Okay. Well, I'm happy. Tomorrow again we can't race, so that's a bummer. Do you know what? I take it back. This thing's not as slow as I thought, but yeah. No one else there. Apparently 126 is... Actually, no, that makes sense. No, wait. 126. 63. No. I can't do maths. 50... No. 126 divided by 2. Someone do the math. That should give us the answer. Basically, Jet Skater is once a week on the Wangan North. Basically. Hopefully it's not tomorrow again, because I can't do that right now. I can't imagine it would do the same thing twice to us. I'm hoping this is large impact. I really want to get whatever the fuck they're called, TR Racing out the way. Is that tomorrow again? Yes it is. Oh no, it is large impact. Okay, here we go. Can my Viper do it? Probably not. Well, it definitely accelerates. But are we going to hit 400? I don't think so. Well, the car looks a bit happier in the gearing. It must be said. It does look happier in gearing. It was struggling to get into 6th. Why were you struggling to get into 6th gear? I mean, 6th is a bit long. 6th is definitely a bit long, but it is kinda working. Maybe we need to shorten 6th gear again. Is that another pissing R34? Is that another R34? A+ driver. What a name. And what a bullshit ass car. I think he just crashed. Okay, that's that team done. That should spawn the new teams now on the Wangan, which should include Abflug, the official body manufacturer company for some reason. Gearing tuning is required. That car did not look particularly happy with 6th gear. I think we extend 5th, shorten 6th a little bit. Save the game. And we're doing Wangan, baby! Nothing but straights, which is not good for me. I have a terrible, terrible track record. Right, you know what that means? We're going southbound, baby. We're going south first, and then we're doing the north run. Mostly because the north run, I think, is actually harder than the south. We only have one opponent here. What the fuck? Why are they... Are we just gonna have to keep backing in and out until we just beat all of the fucking... There's no way. Who's this? Well, it is an Abflug driver, which is what I thought. Wangan Midnight, exactly. Except there's no Devil Z, there's no Blackbird Porsche. This guy's called Teru, and he's probably gonna absolutely destroy me. Well, I wasn't. Well, bro, you can't just turn into me. Thank you. Well, Abflug I don't think will be much of an issue. I don't know about the rest of the opponents yet. How it feels to Wangan Midnight in a game that's not Wangan Midnight. By the way, guys, I've had a I've got an idea for a stream, and maybe we could do it as a donation goal idea. But if we raise enough money, if we were to raise the money for me to buy a copy of Wangan Midnight for the PS3, would you want me to play through it, even though I can't read Japanese? Where the fuck are the rest of these? Where are the rest of these guys? I mean, Sith Gear's still not very happy, but it's working. It's working. I'm just not getting to whatever miles an hour, 400 k's. It's just not happening, is it? Yeah, we just don't have the car for 400 yet. We just don't have the car for 400. I don't think this is a bad Wangan car though, assuming we can stay in a straight line. But we are on our way. Slowly. There is every chance, by the way, we could just end up bumping into a Wanderer. So another question. Obviously I mentioned the Subaru that we need 3,000 kilometers on. Might it be worth doing it for the Viper as well? The only reason I ask is because then we can use the Viper for some of the 3,000 kilometer, especially if they're Wangan and they're not specific to a certain car. Or is it literally pointless me doing the Viper to 3,000k? 3,000k? 3k. Is it pointless me doing the Viper for 3k if it's just not going to be worth it? What cars? Poorly, can I knock out 3,000 and a car choice in any capacity? Is there a 3,000 kilometer boss that requires me to have a certain car? This guy has just blocked me around that corner. And also has a wake up, that's not on. Can't just block. That's that lane. Guy's in the middle. Dude, you need to stop swerving! Oh, he's fucked up. He's absolutely fucked up. Oh, now it started to spawn the rest of the opponents as normal. There's no car that has a specific requirement for... There's no car that has a specific 3000k requirement. They're all just 3k and then just race them at whatever. But whatever car I choose has to have the 3k on the clock. There's one but he drives an Xtreme. What's... So, for clarity, there are 4 Wanderers that we know of that require 3,000 kilometers on the car you are driving on any particular night. If I'm correct, there's 4. One of them has a car-specific requirement, but it's almost non-factor because he drives such a shit car. Just to clarify. Oh! The Wanderer drives the Xtreme, but you have to race him in the car that has over 3k. The rest of them are just have 2,000 total kilometers. Is that it? The rest are all total distance, but not 3k. Only one Wanderer has the 3k requirement. The rest are all 2K and then car specific. 2K total, potentially car specific. But the Wanderer that requires the 3K is in an RX3, so therefore I should be able to just dominate it in the compressor at this point. It means I have to win a race in that compressor so I can let it drive around. So I need to win a race in that compressor. Only 2 left that require over 3000k with a car. Do I have to race? So, one requires that I just have the car, the other I have to race in the car. Again, for clarity here. I'm trying to figure this out, because I don't want to leave my console on overnight again for a second night to build up the kilometers needed on that impressor. If the impressor is only going to be required for a single race, well, only 2 left that require the 3000 km. Okay, so I just need 3000 kilometers in a single car, but I don't need to use that car to race on. I'm just double checking here, because if I can get the 3K on the impressor, I might not need to use it. I just need the miles there. Sorry if I'm making this confusing. I need to understand, because these requirements are fucking insane by any video game standard. These requirements are absolutely nuts. They only need the miles, right? So 2 only require the miles. How was the guy that I needed the 2000 kilometers? There's a guy with 2000 kilometers, right? There's a guy with 2000 kilometers, if I remember right. Does that need to be the one that I raced the guy with? 2000 kilometers total mileage. Okay. Right. Okay. So we just need the 3K on the impressor. I have a feeling I can get that. Right. Okay. So let's try and work this out quickly, because I'm hoping there's a stats page somewhere. There's not a stats page somewhere. Right, I'm going to save my game here before I try and win one race in the impressor so I can rack up the kilometers. So I'm hoping I can work out some maths. That would be nice. I don't particularly want to get in the cars to find out. I can't check how many. How can you check how many kilometers you've done? R2. Press R2 in garage. Okay. Why is that not an option in the... Why? So this car's done 1,168 Ks, right? Let me just check to see if that changes with the Impreza. 1,116 Ks. Right. No. Thousand 168 Ks. We've done 3,119 Ks in total. I'm gonna see if we can beat a Yokohama opponent in the Impreza, and then I'm going to save the game by leaving it on overnight. Okay, we got a fresh opponent, so I'm hoping that will result in a nice easy W. And then I can just let the car drive around, basically. Did we not do this team already? Oh no, these guys were crap. Okay, I don't think we've got into anything particularly bad there. We need to shit. This has 1,851. Okay. We've beat that opponent. I now need to let this Impreza drive itself for God knows how long. I have no idea how long it will be. I will leave it on overnight. On the rough calculation that it's doing 100 kilometers an hour, but I need to leave this running for basically until mid-afternoon tomorrow. Again, I don't like leaving my consoles on overnight, but needs must be this playthrough. Just to get the 3k. The 5k will kind of come automatically. Because 5k's Roadmaster, innit? 5k's Roadmaster. So, if 5k's Roadmaster... We just have a long way to go. Honestly. Yeah, Roadmaster's 5k. And that's total mileage. We need 3,000, so we know once we hit 3,000 in this Impreza, we've got 3,000. It's then working out how many left to 5,000. Based on the other cars we actually have right now. It's all maths and I'm not a fan. Because obviously we hit 3k in this, and then we've got to add up the total mileage of the other cars, which isn't high. All the other cars we have driven so far are not very high on their odometers, so most of it is going to be coming from the Viper and this. We could potentially go to the Evo after the fact. Man, what a predicament to be in. I don't know, man. It just seems like a real lot of work. Oh, we're coming off the Wangan. The many adventures of one blue Subaru. Right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave my console on, so it can. After that, we have two that. Well, one of them is 365. The first one is 180. But believe it or not, Paulie, that is a really, really, really easy goal to set. You start a night and quit. You start a night and quit. You start a night and quit. You just do that a billion times. Basically, we're playing this game as normal until we have to hit 365 days. That means I'm backing out regularly anyway to save the game and shit. So I'm just. Most of that will come naturally. It's just when we have to force it. So when we did that last guy that was like we had to keep entering all the PAs to see if he'd fucking spawn, and at no point do I have any idea that he had, because he wouldn't pissing spawn on the road. That took us like 3 hours. So start dash and Steam. Isn't there a guy that appears after 365 days? What was it, 0? Yeah. So let's just not set the target at 100. Let's set the target at 365. Because realistically, he is the last Wanderer we have to beat. He is realistically the final Wanderer we are going to beat. Because we can't beat him until we've done 365 in-game days. Which we are probably going to have to brute force the issue on. To get the final boss. So we'll get 0 into a boss fight. Basically. Because all the other obscure ass wanderers, I can just change my PS2 clock and then beat them that way. To be fair, I'm surprised my PS2 clock still pissing works, but hey ho. Okay, well, we've got plenty of opponents left. We've started Abflog on. Oh no. Team Alpha reached 400Ks and finishing all Zodiacs. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Zodiacs aren't the end of it. These are separate. I know there's one for finishing 400K. I know that one, obviously. I know that one for 400K because that's last flight. Team Alpha, I'm pretty sure, are one of the final teams we have to beat anyway. All the Zodiacs is already an objective if we're going for 100%. There were like 3 that are certain times of day. I might not be able to end the stream here, guys. I might have to run another race because my guy's just crashed and is stuck in the backwards and forwards loop for the Yesu line. Well, if I quickly pull you back to the main menu. My guy is legitimately stuck. Unless that lorry somehow miraculously hits him, which is not going to happen. I'm going to have to do another race. Oh, that's just what I needed, wasn't it? Wow, we got our boss fight at least. My AI is actually dumb as bricks. What the fuck? Oh, he actually couldn't get past the barrier. Okay. AI Pathfinder is dumb as bricks. Now I've got to go. You're telling me I've got to fight that man in this? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get destroyed. It's an S2K. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to do the race now anyway because my guy fucked it all up like a fucking melon. Please don't lose. I don't know if... Okay, let's go. Well, that's a lorry. There. Right, now I'm going to go. Hopefully he doesn't get stuck again. That's going to be asking a lot for an AI that might potentially get stuck. And if he gets stuck, I'm fucked. We'll beat Team Alpha anyway. That's fine. We'll get round to that eventually. But, we'll get round to beating them anyway. I'm gonna let this guy cruise around a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't get stuck again. It's very unlikely, but I'll keep an eye on it before I go to bed, and then we'll see where we're at in the morning. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night there, guys. Cheers for joining. Hopefully, oh, that reminds me. Thursday and Sunday coming. The Thursday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So next Thursday and next Sunday, I will not be streaming. I'm not here on Thursday evening. I'm visiting my dad, and Sunday I'm at a work do, so I'm not here for that either. I'll be back Monday that week. Um, just as a heads up. So it was Thursday the 8th and Sunday the 11th. There won't be any streams because I'm not here. That's the short and sweet of it. I'm not here. But I'll put a notice in the Discord soon, letting everyone know. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, guys. Cheers for joining. We're getting there slowly, but hey, this is a lot trickier than Import Tuna Challenge was. Partially because there's just so much more to do, and some of these requirements are whack as fudge. I still have no idea how we're going to hit 400Ks, but I'm sure we'll get there after beating all the Zodiacs, I'm sure. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.